Hey guys, 16th of January 2026. Today I'm going to review Simon Schama's Power of Art. This was originally, I originally saw this on Film and Arts about, 25 years ago, something like that. Simon Schama is an art historian. He writes a lot about art and art history, important masterpieces, paintings, and this whole thing is about specific artists. I think it's about 6 artists, 7 artists. One, two, three, four, 8. We got Caravaggio, we got Bernini, Rembrandt, David, Jacques Louis David is a French painter, Turner, Van Gogh, Picasso, and Rothko, Mark Rothko. It's basically every episode is one artist, and it talks about the artist's life, upbringing, and important events in the artist's life. The good thing about this is that it's not a picture documentary, but it's actually like a movie. So they actually they have an actor play out the part of, for example, Van Gogh. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Batman, the 2022 Batman. The guy who played Alfred, that's that's Van Gogh on this. It's the same actor. There's Mark Rothko, which I think he played Andre Verrocchio in. It's a different the Da Vinci's Demons. He's one of the painters. In Da Vinci's Demons, he's Leonardo da Vinci's mentor on Andrea Verrocchio. But in this, he's Mark Rothko. So it's very interesting. They're actors, basically. They're playing out the role of the artist, and they show scenes from the artist's life. There's very, very interesting visual imagery. There's stuff on there's stuff on their upbringing, their education. There's 3 CDs. Well, I got the DVD. I don't know if it's in Blu-ray, but I got it through Amazon. So it's like an important. I think he's English. Simon Schama, English art historian. Caravaggio's is very good because it talks about Caravaggio's important events in his life, and it talks. You can actually see. It's almost like movie type sequences of art history. Well, anyways, this is one of my favorite. This is one of the things that brought me back into art. When I moved back to Bogota, this was 20, 22, 23, 24 years ago. I moved back to my dad's house, and he had a European channel, Film and Arts. I think it's English. I'm not sure. I think it's English, or I think it's English. Film and Arts had special documentaries and special things, and in one of these, I think this was back in 2004, 2005. They had like every weekend they would show a new Simon Schama Power of Art. So this is one of my favorite things to watch. I've seen this. I mean, I've already seen all the episodes. Very hard to get. This thing is through Amazon. I'm sure you can get it, but it's very scarce. Anyways, if you guys can maybe pick this up at a used. I don't know how many of these. I don't know. I just think it's a great documentary to have if you're an artist, if you're a painter, if you're into the visual arts. Not so much for movie, like if you're a movie, I mean, I love art history and I love documentaries, so it's my it's a real treat to have this. I love this series. I've watched it over and over again. I most recently got this about 2 weeks ago. I've seen it once all throughout all the three CDs. It comes with three CDs, and this is the DVD version, and it's great. It's great. It's very entertaining, and it really educates you in knowing about what is it that makes art so great. This is Simon Schama. Great art has dreadful manners. The greatest paintings grab you in a headlock, rough up your composure, and then proceed in short order to rearrange your reality. So there's really beautiful images, beautiful paintings, stuff of the Renaissance, Italy. There's stuff on New York New York streets. There's a really good one on Rembrandt. I love. One of my favorite ones is the one on Rembrandt, and it talks about Rembrandt's life, his fame, how he was so famous at one point that he started buying. I think he bought like a 4-story house, and he turned it into an entire studio. He had so many like dried out animals that he used as prompts to paint his huge pictures. And he got so famous. The years went by. He started getting older, and then the trends would change. Everybody started like forgetting who Rembrandt was, and he was an old man, and he died alone. And but he died painting. Like he basically died with a brush in his hand. Just to say, to say the least, he just was very dedicated to his craft and very dedicated to his life, and it's very tragic. It's a very tragic story because it's very it's like a double-sided, two-sided. What is it called? Like fame got him everything, and money and excess. He had a beautiful wife, but this also came at a price, and he got old, and when he got old, he became very unpopular. And then when he was very unpopular, he started creating these really great masterpieces. And anyways, I highly recommended Simon Schama's Power of Art. It's a very beautiful thing to have in your art collection, in your library, home library. It's very educative. Like I learned so much about art. This was back in 2004. And this is one of the things that got me back into painting. I was studying music in university. I was studying classical guitar, and as I was learning about art in art history classes in university, we would talk a lot about the Renaissance and like philosophy and the creation of art. Simultaneously, I was watching this stuff that they were showing this on Film and Arts, and I really got back into the idea of painting. Like I started daydreaming of having canvas, of having an easel, getting oil paints, and because this is very much portrayed in this series. You get to see the oil. It's very beautiful because I watched it. I have a big screen TV, and I watch it. I put this DVD on, and it's huge paintings seen in a big big TV. I pause it and I look at and I start looking at the details and paintings, and it's very entertaining and a great buy. I highly recommend this. The narration, Simon Schama's information is excellent. He's a very good historian and really great, entertaining. Highly recommended. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I will be making more of these videos in the near future. Thank you.